Dice comienza en 9 minutos ya está. No está todavía, dice 9 minutos, comienza.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to day number 1 of the Aasca Pacific Division Soccer Tournament with Lia Vs Cda. We ask you to please respect the players and the referees' calls by showing a high level of sportsmanship. We hope you enjoy the game.
Damas y caballeros, bienvenidos al juego número 1 del torneo Aasca Pacific Division Soccer entre Lia y Cda. Les pediré decisiones de los árbitros a través de la demostración de un alto nivel de deportivismo entre queremos disfrutar el partido.
Partido.
And very good morning to you. We're back online, ready to make a start on this opening match of the Girls Aasca 2025 soccer competition. Lincoln International Academy taking on Colegio de Crolí from Guatemala. The first and opening game of this year's Aasca competition, held and hosted for you by Lincoln International Academy in Managua, Nicaragua. Lincoln playing today in pink and purple. They are on the left of your screen, playing from left to right. Colegio de Crolí in red, playing from right to left. We can take you through the Lincoln lineups. The host team lineups will be playing with 8th grader Parquero in goal. A back line consisting of Sanchez, Pinat, Ramirez and Lopez. In the middle of the park we have Bolaños, Molina, Núñez and Castillo, and the line will be led today on her opening tournament for Aasca by Gwen Glass.
No.
My name is Simon Walters, and I'm joined by Robert Glass here on the mics to bring you coverage of every game on Field 2 today and tomorrow. Great to get us started at this year's competition.
That's right, Simon. It's a beautiful day for soccer.
And it looks like it's Lincoln to get us started today. Referee making sure everybody knows what's going on. It'll be Gwen Glass to get us started with today's match. And we are underway in this opening match of the competition. Castillo already showing her pace on the right here. Getting past two already right at the beginning. Making distance right the way down the line at the beginning. A very strong start from Lincoln in the first couple of seconds of the game. Lovely pass from Bolaños to the feet of Castillo, who made some real pace down the wing there. Bolaños again holding play very nicely to try and get the attackers forward for Lincoln. De Crolí now trying to find some space on the goal. They're pushing forward here. Lincoln needs to get back quickly. De Crolí going forward, still going forward with an opportunity, an opening opportunity. Parquero gets down and on her very first moment in this opening competition makes a vitally important save. What a start for our new goalkeeper.
Excellent play from the goalkeeper Barquero there. Also a dangerous attack from De Crolí.
Shows Lincoln need to be careful, but great composure by the keeper. So hard in the first competition. De Crolí going for a huge ball over the top here and into the roof of the net. That's worrying for a keeper just there at the beginning when they show. This time last year the Lincoln captain Claudia Ramirez scored one beautiful goal from distance to win the competition for Lincoln. Looks like those long shots might be part of the game as well. And here is the captain Claudia Ramirez lining up to take the goal kick and to try and propel Lincoln up the pitch once again. Castillo there to claim. Finds Glass. And Bolaños in the midfield doing very well just to stop the attack coming through from the Guatemalan team. And Glass on the turn here. Lovely bit of pace, great turn to keep the ball in play from Glass. Just pushed off, but another very potent sign of attack from Lincoln International Academy.
Yeah, early on, both of the teams finding some good attacks. Exciting game.
Fast-paced game. We're only a minute or two into it already, and I feel like I'm losing my breath already. And Declan Lee just happy there just to take the pace out of the game for a minute. Oh, it is in fact a corner. I thought they had just played it back for a goal kick. It is in fact a corner to Lincoln. First set piece of the game, and it looks like we have Castillo over to take down on the right-hand corner of the pitch. Great opportunity here for Lincoln. Ball in from Castillo. That's a dangerous one into the box. Marengo looking to recycle possession. Does really well to get it back to Pinat. Pinat just taking off the ball, and Declan looking to push here. But Parquero out to deal with the danger. Very strong goalkeeping there as well. Very cool and composed as Declan looked to get forward. And Declan looking for another attack there. It was Bolaños just putting in the tackle to stop and get through. Lincoln working really hard to stop those quick attacks from the girls in red. Another important tackle from Lincoln. Declan still looking to try and push forward here in possession of the ball. Sanchez looking to clear. Pinat now. Nunez looking to break up the field here. She can be very, very fast. Declan from the centre here. Here's Bolaños. She's playing the ball to Castillo again. We've seen how effective this can be. Castillo making great pace down the right wing here. Declan just going for safety there. Probably very wise in the circumstances just to push the ball out of play.
Yep, Castillo looking dangerous down the right wing. And also for Declan, number 22, Devaya Mendez has looked dangerous on the attack as well.
Yeah, both teams really looking to push forward in the opening stages of this game. I think we're on track for a fantastic opener to Aasca 2025 here at Lincoln. And here is that number 22 you mentioned, looking for some real pace down the left wing. Still going. And the referee pulls it back. Is that a foul?
Yep, she's earned a foul on that one.
Yeah, that's a dangerous position for a free kick. I was wondering if Vaya Mendez was going to put the cross in. She looked to cut back inside herself and did well to win the foul there. There were 4 Lincoln defenders, so winning the foul in a very dangerous position here. Lincoln have already had one set piece from the corner. This is perhaps the most dangerous opportunity at the beginning. Who's on? It's number 19 for Declan, I think, from what I can see on the corner. Whips the ball in and comfortably out of play. Yep. On target, that might have caused some problems for the keeper. It had a good flight to it.
Yeah, De Leon, a solid strike, just a little off to the right. Still a good strike though.
So both teams have shown attempts to get an early lead in this game. We've just played over 5 minutes so far. Excellent start from both teams. Lincoln and Declan joining us today from Guatemala. Ramirez, the Lincoln captain, with the goal kick. Gets some good distance on that. And Glass was looking to take advantage of a lovely ball from Ramirez. Declan doing quite well to keep their shape, you feel, at the moment, just to try and neutralise the Lincoln attacks.
Yeah, they have done well to get bodies back there, stay in front of the attack. Still some things are happening.
Ball goes into the box from the Lincoln throw. No one to quite manage to get on the end of it here. But here's Lopez. Does very well there.
Well done on defense from Lopez.
Nice quick thinking, just to take the danger out of the possible threat from Declan. Bolaños holding up play once again very well. She has done a great job at the start of this game to make sure that the Guatemalan team break through as little as possible. Lopez with the throw. And the number 11 from Declan, which is Velarde, just putting the ball back out of play to prevent Lincoln getting up the field there. Lopez will take the throw. Lopez is an 8th grader, I believe, Robert.
That's correct.
And we do have a number of 8th graders making up the team for Lincoln International Academy today. Great to see young players and older alike forming part of this year's team for Lincoln.
Yeah, I think the story for Lincoln really is this year that they've, after winning last year's tournament.
Declan Roy looking to take advantage of a little bit of confusion there, perhaps between both teams, really.
Yep. I'd say after last year's tournament, where Lincoln are the returning champions, but they lost a few seniors, and have some returning seniors with experience, but also they have several younger players trying to fill in those spots that they lost from last year.
Yes, very true. Claudio Ramirez, Victoria Bolaños, Adriana Núñez have been in this team now for a number of years. Alma Sanchez too. And you can hear the crowd behind us really cheering on the Lincoln team to get involved today. But here comes Declan Roy on the break. Foot goes to the ground. The referee says a push. It's another dangerous free kick for Declan Roy here in a very good shooting position. No cards, of course, but I don't think there's too much contention on the foul there.
No.
So another big opportunity. This is number 19 for Declan Roy, I believe.
Again, De Leon.
De Leon. I think she took the previous kick, if I'm not mistaken. It's a good angle here on the right foot. Whips it in. And into the top corner of the goal. Declan Roy take the lead from the free kick. Very little Parquero could do about that. It's a well taken free kick. They're enjoying the celebration too. Declan Roy, our visiting team, take the lead. It's 1-0 in the first 9 minutes of the game.
Yeah, definitely well taken free kick there. Upper corner, not much that could be done by Barquero on that one.
So Lincoln now need to keep their heads held high. They've had a great start to the game. They've been playing really, really well so far. It's unfortunate to go a goal behind. I get the feeling, however, they should be able to come back into this game. They've shown they've got the attacking prowess to do so. And Glass trying to break through there to get an immediate response from the Lincoln team. Important period of play now for Lincoln to try and get back in the game as quickly as they possibly can.
Handball.
Yeah, handball there off the throw. I think Bolaños was just looking to quickly turn the ball over the field. Referee quick to spot the handball. Is De Leon with the free kick again. I don't think she's going to try a shot from here, is she? So she is.
Yep. Looks like she is. Not too far off.
Not too far out. That was quite the effort from a long way out. But nevertheless, Parquero very happy to see it go wide of her post. And crowd really trying to get behind the home team now.
Let's go! Let's go, Lia! Let's go! Let's go, Lia! Let's go!
Ramirez looking to get the ball out. It's well blocked out by De Valle Mendez. Lincoln definitely need the support of the crowd right now. So important, you think, Robert, for the home team to have the crowd behind them today.
Absolutely, especially in this opening match early in the morning on this Thursday.
Bolaños there to make the clearance, but Declan Roy still commanding possession in the Lincoln half right now. But the throw just hopefully giving a bit of respite here. I think the Lincoln girls have done so well. They just need to relax a little bit now, know that they've got more than enough ability to get back into this game. Declan Roy on the break here. They've got people ahead, but the foul on
Galvez. Well done from 27 there to carry the ball through the midfield, get by a few players and win the foul.
It's another dangerous position. We've seen De Leon Silesar have a shot from here. Do you think she's going to try again?
I don't see why not.
I think this is her fourth free kick. One in the goal, two not far off. Oh, she plays a dummy. The ball goes through and low. Could have been dangerous if it's on the target, and they've tried to throw a surprise in there.
Yeah, use a little creativity when you get enough free kicks. Makes sense.
Nearly halfway through our first half here. Currently, Decleroy leading 1-0 after a very well taken free kick from De Leon Silesar. But plenty of time to see more goals in this game. We're still 16 minutes or so to play of this first half. What do you think Robert Lincoln need to do to get themselves back into this game? They were explosive in the first 10 minutes, but the goal seemed to have slightly knocked the wind out of their sails.
Yeah, I think that they were looking to play a bit of a counter-attack down one of the wings, and that goal has certainly made it a little more difficult to develop that counter-attack, but they still are getting their opportunities.
Absolutely. Yeah, just one moment can change things around so quickly, and Lincoln, of course, need to keep the faith in themselves. It is difficult to go a goal down, but they've certainly got the ability to do so. This is a good moment here with the throw on. Pinat over there with the throw. Throws it long as well. And here's Castillo. This could be really dangerous. Castillo coming through with her pace. And a great opportunity there for Lincoln. Castillo trying to really burst forth with pace and cause problems. And indeed, she did. Goes out for a goal kick on this occasion, but it's a warning sign for the Guatemalans. Sanchez with the ball over the top, looking to cause confusion in the box, and she does that. This could be dangerous now. Glass trying to do what she can to get forward. Glass is still there, doing everything she can to push, and there's a penalty! Glass taken down in the box! Absolutely no doubt. Referee points immediately to that spot. It's the goalkeeper, I believe, who's tripped up Gwen Glass. Right in front of the referee. Lincoln have a penalty. What a moment to get back into the game.
Yeah, I would say that the keeper was going for the ball, but Glass got in between her and the ball, and she gave the body. That is a foul.
And it's going to be Gwen Glass who looks to take it. What a moment. First ever Aasca competition for Gwen Glass. She's been prolific at goal scoring in practice matches. The chance to get her name on the scoreboard. It's saved. Saved, but the Decleroy keeper gets down. She guesses it well. It was a good penalty by Glass. The keeper just guessed it correctly and got there first. But Lincoln will have to see this as a sign that they can get back into the game. It remains 1-0 with Decleroy leading by 1-0.
Yep. Yep. Excellent save from the keeper there.
Yeah, she did very well to make the initial judgment to guess correctly. Extended celebrations going on. We've got a timeout here. I guess that's partly because of the temperature on the pitch. Good moment for Decleroy to have a timeout after saving that penalty. But Robert, what do you think the coach needs to say to the Lincoln team here?
Well, as you said, it was looking pretty good for Decleroy early on, but Lincoln turned it around there before the break and got the penalty, so I think that they've got the opportunity to keep pushing.
There was a burst of pace by Castillo which started causing problems, and a creative ball by Sanchez into the box, and then Glass just pushing away to cause problems, and she did. She got right under the keeper's feet, really. The keeper tripped her up and she won the penalty. It's definitely a clear sign that Lincoln can get back into this game in the next part of this first half. Got the comments on here. So just a couple of people asking about the score. It's currently 1-0, 1-0. Decleroy having scored from a De Leon Silesar free kick. We are at half. We're not at half time right now. We are just in a timeout in half time. We've still got 13 minutes to go of the first half. With Decleroy from Guatemala, our visiting team for this opening game of Aasca 2025, currently leading by 1-0. players coming back onto the pitch after the coaches have had a few minutes to give their advice and suggestions. Lincoln looking ready to go. Decleroy coming back out right now. The Hawks versus the Jaguars. And Lincoln begin with a great opportunity here from the timeout to put a ball into the box and continue to show that they can cause trouble. Glass to take it, lovely ball over the top, and it's called on the second attempt by the keeper. That was a great ball in, really could cause problems. The keeper was alert to it though. And the crowd here continuing to get behind the Lincoln team. They need their support out there right now as they continue to look to turn this game around. Sanchez looking to get the ball moving forward there again. Here's Marenko. Castillo now. This is where Lincoln could be so dangerous. Castillo cutting through. Couldn't quite get through everybody, but still working so hard, the Lincoln team, to find their way back into this game. Here's Bolaños now. Bolaños turns. That turn when she turns and plays the ball into Castillo still causes all sorts of problems. Sanchez under a bit of pressure there. And a dangerous deflection. Referee pauses play. And I believe that's because there was a ball to the head. So as Sanchez did what she could to get the ball out of danger. I think it hit the head of the number 5 for Decleroy, Cardenas Gomez, and good refereeing practice just to stop play, make sure everybody is okay. No intention there by Sanchez to cause harm, it has to be said. She was just doing what any defender needs to do to make sure the ball was put out to safety. Certainly didn't intend to cause any harm whatsoever, just doing what a defender needs to do there. We continue 1-0 to Decleroy at this time. 10 minutes or so to go of this first half. And the referee's going to play it out as a goal kick. So Parquero, chance to get Lincoln up the pitch as well. She does. Nunez with the head off on. Nunez still going here. And the Jaguars goalkeeper knew what she was doing there to come off her line quickly and to prevent the attack being led by Adriana Nunez. But excellent creative play there from Nunez. Just to see the opportunity, she nodded it on with her head and went after the ball herself, chasing it down. There, Lincoln still doing everything they can to take this game back to Decleroy and get a goal back in the game. Pinat throws the ball in, but Decleroy doing what they can to push forward. Lincoln defence trying to stop the attack, and Claudia Ramirez, the captain, does just that. But Decleroy still going forward here. Decleroy coming down the left, and Bolaños comes in, does what she can to make the tackle. It's not quite enough, unfortunately. Despite Lincoln throwing everything they could to prevent the attack, Decleroy take the second goal. I believe that's number 27, Isabel Galvez Gomez. I believe number 27. But Lincoln did everything they possibly could there to stop the goal. And it looks like Bolaños may have hurt herself in the process. I'm sorry, it's Lopez, who looks like she may have hurt herself doing everything she could to prevent the goal. It's 2-0. We've got 7 minutes to play of this first half. The Decleroy Jaguars currently leading 2-0. Lincoln have been doing everything to try and get themselves back in the game. That does feel like a blow to Lincoln after working so hard, but they say 2-0 is the most dangerous scoreline in football. Lincoln still have plenty of possibility to get themselves back here. They've got the crowd behind them as the host team, the host school of Aasca 2025 here at Lincoln International Academy, Managua, Nicaragua. Gwen Glass getting us started once again. Lopez just making sure that Decleroy don't get forward again. We know they can be dangerous on the attack. Claudia Ramirez making the clearance, hoping to push Lincoln forward. The Lincoln girls doing absolutely everything they can at the moment. They're pushing forward. They're creating opportunities. Decleroy have just had the better of the first half so far. Decleroy with a throw on the far end of the pitch here. They'll be looking themselves to get the ball into the box here. And they earn themselves a corner in the process. That'll be Decleroy's first corner of the game, the second corner of the match. Lincoln have taken one so far. Now Decleroy with their first corner, they've had a few free kicks. They scored their first goal from a free kick. But now they have a chance to put the ball in the box from another set piece. Ball comes in and a thunderous header from Sanchez to get the danger out. Second shot comes in, Parquero is there to block it, and Ramirez, safety first, puts the ball out of play. Doesn't want any further danger there. Excellent show of defensive force from Lincoln there. First a head from Sanchez, then Parquero, the keeper, coming forward. Finally Ramirez, the captain, putting the ball out of play. The throw comes in. Parquero is happy to claim it on the bounce. Tricky bounce there for Parquero actually. Bounced up, she had to do well just to keep her eyes on the ball. Sanchez on the free kick, on the goal kick duty here. Decleroy looking to get forward again here. And Lopez just doing all she needs to do to prevent the attack going further forward. Just 4 minutes to go of this first half. Decleroy currently leading by 2-0. They have a corner here on the bottom left-hand side of the pitch, deep in the Lincoln area. Possession for the referee's changed. It's not a corner. It's a throw-in. Oh, I'm not too sure. They've changed taker regardless 3 times now. It is the throw from Decleroy. Decleroy, sorry. Lincoln prevent the further attack and they turn it behind for a corner. Or do they? No, in fact it's a goal kick. Sorry about that. And Sanchez comes over to take the goal kick. 3 minutes to go of this first half. Lincoln would love to get a goal back in this game now. If they could get in the half-time with a goal on the board, it would boost their confidence so much, you have to say. Decleroy play a long ball into the corner. No one getting forward at the end of that though, so Lincoln have a throw. Pinat at left back with the throw. Decleroy here getting forward again. She's tripped. A trailing leg, and there's going to be a yellow card potentially here. Referee's gone to his pocket. And it's Maria Molina who's in the book. Just for the late challenge there. First name in the book so far. It's another dangerous position. Most of their free kicks so far for Decroly have been on the left-hand side of the goal. This time, it's on the right-hand side. But it's going to be once again number 19, De Leon Silesar. She already has a goal from a direct free kick. It's a very, very dangerous position here. Lincoln crowd trying to rally their troops. She skips over it. It's well saved by Porquero. And she gets the second ball. Excellent goalkeeping there. The free kick was on target. It was well taken after a bit of trickery. She had to get to the second ball as well. She did excellently. And now Castillo trying to break. Castillo down the right again. This is where she's dangerous. Castillo going forward. She's still got it. She's beaten so many here. Castillo goes down. Referee signals play on. But Lincoln still looking dangerous. Queen Glass going forward. And it's a goal kick, but once again it's a link-up between Castillo and Glass. Castillo on the right, Glass coming through into the centre. The Decroly defence knew what to do, but you have to think at some point they will be able to break that defensive line. Dangerous move here from Decroly. They come forward, Sanchez putting the block in. And it's a free kick. Again, nothing too intentional, no cards from the referee, but just Sanchez making sure that the Jaguars could not get forward any further. 42 seconds remaining of the first half. This is probably the last meaningful passage of play of the first half. Currently standing 2-0. Decroly leading by 2-0. De Leon is over the free kick. Tries to put it around the wall. Ultimately doesn't cause any problem for the keeper. Time potentially for one last attack for Lincoln of this first half. Seeing if they can get the ball forward for one more time before the referee blows his whistle. Ramirez takes the free kick. Out for a throw. Lopez will take. Decroly intercepts. The time is up on the clock now. It's just when the referee blows his whistle. Allowing play to go on at the moment. Time has elapsed on the scoreboard. Play continues for the meantime. And Castillo here in the centre of the field, seeing if she can recycle and find somebody. She's doing everything she's got. Nunez now. Oh, and Decroly have the ball here again. It's a very quick turnover of possession. Pinat does what she can to prevent getting forward. Decroly get the ball. And from distance, almost out of nowhere, they score a third. I have to say it's beyond the time of play. It took place after time had concluded. It took place a good couple of minutes after time had concluded. But goal it is nonetheless. That means, as it stands, Decroly leading 3-0 after that goal against the run of play. I presume the half-time whistle will go at any moment right now, but maybe a chance for Lincoln to put the ball in to the box for one last time. And that is now the half-time whistle. A late first half goal from Decrely means that they go in leading 3 goals to nil, 3-0 at half-time. It's unfortunate for Lincoln, who've worked so hard in this first half, but credit where credit is due. Decroy, the Guatemalan Jaguars, have certainly worked their socks off today in the game as well. They've made the most of the opportunities that they've had. And as hard as Lincoln have been working in this game, there is no doubt that Decroy can feel very good about a well-deserved lead going into half-time.
Ahorita no está abierto.
In the half-time break, Decroly from Guatemala, the Jaguars, currently leading by 3 goals to nil. What a first half they've had. Lincoln had their moments. They had the opportunity from the spots. They've had great moments getting forward. Castillo, Glass, Nunez had a lovely opportunity as well. They just haven't been able to get that opening goal yet. But we know the crowd here very much backing the home team and hoping that Lincoln can turn things around in the second half.
Are we discussing anything?
Robert, what's your take on the first half? It's a difficult team talk now for the Lincoln coaches. What does he need to tell the girls as they take a moment to prepare for the second half?
Yeah, I think they were a little unlucky there. Decroly was the better side in the first half, but maybe not 3-0 better than Lincoln. I think that this had a chance to be a bit closer, so I think that Lincoln should definitely not give up. They definitely made their opportunities, and if they can get some of the bounce of the ball to go their way in the second half, they could get back into it.
Absolutely right. They have worked so hard this first half, and they've really shown some great attacking threat at multiple points in the game. What about in the case of Decroly, Robert? What do you think the coach is advising them right now? They say 2-0 is the most dangerous scoreline in football. They've gone past that. They've got the third goal. Do they now just sit back and defend and try and consolidate the scoreline, or do you think they come in and try and push for another goal?
From the Decroly position, I think that, as I was saying earlier, it's not necessarily that they're 3-0 better on the pitch. There have been opportunities both ways. They've gotten the goals, and they've done some they've had some really great finishes from their girls, and they deserve the lead. But if they come out with the mentality of playing defense, that could backfire on them. I think they should probably try to keep doing what they've been doing, which has been working for them.
Absolutely. I tend to think Lincoln would benefit if Decroly come out to defend in this second half, just because that would absorb the pressure, and you feel it would allow Castillo, it would allow Glass, it would allow Nunez, and maybe perhaps some of those questioning balls that we've seen from Ramirez, from Bolaños, from Sanchez, would allow to really put a lot of pressure on the Jaguars midfield and defence.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. From the Lincoln perspective, we would like for them to come out and play defensive, but I think they've got a few good attackers, Decroly do, who have been getting forward and making things dangerous, and I see them continuing to go with that strategy in the second half.
Just looking here at the team from Decroly, I can see a number of their team are made up by senior students. They've got a number of 12th grade students in there as well, a couple of 11th and 10th graders, a number of 9th graders, but then they've got 2 8th grade players, and in fact one in the 7th grade, so a very young member of the team. That's number 20, Fatima Toledo Solares. Lincoln as well, playing with a number of younger players in the team today. Glass, Lopez, and at least one other 8th grader there. How do you think the younger players adjust and adapt to playing possibly their first games in this type of competition?
Yeah, as I was saying at the beginning of the match, it definitely looks like there's an experience difference out there on the field. Lincoln have come out with a few senior leaders, but a lot of younger girls who this is maybe their first tournament, and maybe the nerves have gotten to them a little bit. That could be a good sign, though, if they come out in the second half with those nerves gone, ready to play their game. Things could balance out. But yeah, looking at the roster for Decro Lee, they have definitely a strong senior presence, and that experience is showing on the field for them today.
Hello, hello.
No, depende si los demás equipos pierden más. Ah, es verdad, es verdad.
We can see information on the comments here. Can we... Testing, hello? Yes, no, yes, just testing our sound for the second half. Looks like we're all okay. We can see in the comments a number of people tuning in to watch this from different locations. I think I caught somewhere that somebody's watching from Greece. Can see a comment there saying reportándonos desde Grecia. So that's great to see that the coverage of this opening Aasca game, Aasca Soccer 2025, coming live from Lincoln International Academy in Managua, Nicaragua, is being broadcast and heard all over the world. Seeing support from across the world as well for CDA Guatemala, Decro Lee Guatemala. People who are there perhaps at CDA right now watching this game. I'm sure some students there have managed to convince their teachers they should be watching the game during class time if they're there supporting Decro Lee from Guatemala City. Lincoln students, of course, out here in full force to support and enjoy seeing their team on the pitch today. So players getting ready to return to the pitch. It is 3-0. And I've just seen a response here in the comments. We are watching it here in Guatemala at CDA. Well, a big saludo, hello to everybody watching at CDA. We hope you enjoy the fact that we can bring you coverage of all of the girls' games. Myself and Robert will be here today and tomorrow. We'll be bringing you girls' games at 2:20, 3:45, and then the same again tomorrow as we get to the quarterfinals as well. 8 a.m., 2:20 and 3:45 here on Field 2 with a request to say hello to Section 10D. Hello, Section 10D. Thank you very much for tuning in. Great to know that this broadcast can be heard and you can enjoy seeing your team on the pitch today. Don't forget, you'll also be able to watch coverage of the boys' games. They'll be taking place on Field 1 and will also be available on the Lincoln Facebook Live page. Follow there. And for those of you who don't understand what I've been saying, you'll get commentary in Spanish from for the boys' games. Just Robert and I here to offer you English commentary service. We've got a check-in from Pennsylvania too, Robert. Go Hawks from Pennsylvania.
That's right. Go Hawks. I may know that person.
Yeah, we've got a Cindy Glass checking in. Hi Cindy, thank you so much for following the broadcast today. Also a request to say hello to section 9D. Hello section 9D, hope you're enjoying the broadcast today. Stay tuned for more matches to follow in Aasca 2025. And hello from Nashville. The two teams are putting on a good show. Does say as well that the Guatemalans are better, are looking better in training, so I think we know which team Carlos Toledo supports. Yes. Watching from Mexico too. Look at this for an international audience. Fantastic to know you're checking in. USA, Greece, Mexico, Guatemala, Nicaragua, Central America, North America, Latin America and Europe represented here at Aasca 2025.
Yes, Simon. Truly an international tournament.
Apparently 10D are meant to be in math class right now. So maybe they can let us know, maybe they can run some statistics for us, expected goals.
Win probability.
Yeah, win probability. We could look at any statistics from 10D at CDA Guatemala that you want to let us know to give us the information while you're in math class. Then please feel free to give us your math engagement with the game too. Thank you very much to Lynn McDaniel as well for your feedback. Do keep letting us know where you're listening from, where you're watching this opening match of Aasca 2025 here at Field 2 for the girls competition. Lincoln, the Lia Hawks, taking on Colegio de Crolí, the Jaguars of Guatemala. Will be Sao Paulo, Brazil as well. Diane Sancho, I guess.
Supporting number 22, the striker.
Supporting Camila de Valle Mendez. Been one of the key players for De Crolí in the first half. I should apologise. I feel like I've pronounced Colegio de Crolí slightly differently each time I say the name. My apologies in advance for that.
We could just stick with Jaguars.
With my extra syllable of a Jaguars?
Jaguars. Yeah, that's right.
Either way, I seem to mangle the pronunciation. Snowy Pennsylvania, San Paulo, Brazil. Well, I presume it's not snowy.
And we can report that it is also not snowy here.
And support for number 15 for Lincoln for Alma Sanchez, been a rock in the Lincoln defence. And Sofia Alejandra Sanchez giving support there for the Lincoln defence. We're about to get underway of the second half. It's 3-0 right now. And it looks like there's a couple of changes from what I can see. Is that Erica Lacayo on the pitch for Lincoln?
Yep, Lacayo came in toward the end of the first half. I think she was subbed on for number 9, Marenko. Maybe get an extra attack to midfield for attacker, try to get some more offense going.
Yeah, Lacayo there as a striker, so hopefully to give a little bit more firepower to Lincoln. Apart from that, I can't see any changes to the Lincoln outfit. And we begin with Colegio de Crolí kicking off the second half of this game. Quick question as to where you can watch San Agustin versus ISP. All games being played at Lincoln International will be broadcast via our YouTube channel and our Facebook live page as well. So check out there for information of the games. There are some games being played at other stadiums around Managua as well, and I can't tell you exactly how those will be broadcast, but I can tell you all Lincoln games, all games played here at Lincoln on Field 1 or Field 2 will be available for you to watch via Facebook or via YouTube. De Crolí were looking immediately to attack from the start of the second half there. They put a long ball up the pitch, but Parquero showing that she is ready to deal with the challenges faced. And Ariana Lopez for Lincoln, putting the throw-in in. Lopez again on the ball, but Declan looking to get forward again here. Ana Castillo chasing that one down the right. If she can make this could be dangerous. She does make it. She's got a lot of defenders around, but we know Castillo can make it through here. Castillo is still going so strong here. In the ball to glass. Great work there from Castillo. I think she beat about 6 defenders. Lincoln with the throw. That's a great opening period there for Lincoln. Showing their pace on the attack. Down the wings especially. Pinat with the ball in. Here's Adriana Nunez showing her power. And I guess a bit too much power because the referee gives a free kick to Decrelli there. But still Lincoln showing great early signs of attack in this first half. Again, that question, where can you watch San Agustin versus ISP? If it's being played at Lincoln, you'll be able to watch it on our YouTube or Facebook channel. If it's being played at another ground, I'm afraid I can't give information on that. Decrelli here looking to get forward, but Barquero comes off her line. Very fast, claims the ball, and I think she's got hurt in the process as well. Not intentional, but I think just with the pace of number 22, that's Del Valle Mendez, just perhaps caught the Lincoln keeper Barquero there, but nothing intentional in it, just the pace of the attack. Claudia Ramirez will take the set piece for Lincoln. Del Valle intercepts it. Here's Bolaños, puts the ball up. Glass doing what she can here. But Decrelli pushing forward. Ramirez clears. Decrelli go for a ball over the top. Barquero doing her job again just to make sure she's the first one to get her hands on that ball. Decrelli continuing to push forward. Here's Del Valle. And it's well defended there by Bolaños, just to prevent Decrelli from putting the ball into the box in a dangerous position. Well, that might have been Ramirez, sorry, who was on defensive duties there to prevent the ball getting into the box. (3-0) at the moment, 3-0. (3-0). 5 minutes played of this second half. Colegio Decrelli, the Jaguars from Guatemala, currently leading by 3-0. Still a lot of football to be played in this game. I think there's every possibility of there being more goals here. Lopez throws the ball in. Decrelli looking to break forward quickly. Number 27 through to 22. She's on the ball. This is dangerous. She goes down in the box. It's a penalty. She had the pace. Carmen Del Valle Mendez, she had the pace. And she was just pushed off the ball in the box. Right in front of the referee. He points immediately to the spot. Just like the penalty that Lincoln had in the first half, there can't be too much doubt on that one. And it will be Del Valle to take it. We believe her family tuning in from Brazil, from Sao Paulo, Brazil, to watch this. Barquero on her line. it goes. Paquero went the right way, but the pace of the ball of a well-taken penalty means that it's a fourth goal for the Jaguars. They lead by 4 goals to 0, by 4 goals to 0. And that will be a tough pill to swallow for the Lincoln Hawks, for the Lia Hawks, still working so hard out there, giving everything they've got. It's a mountain to climb, but it's not impossible. "4-0 at the moment with that penalty goal taken by Del Valle Mendez for Decreli Guatemala. Lincoln with the throw. And I think it's had a timeout, or sorry, a change being made. Number 5 for Decreli going off. That's Sofia Cardenas Gomez. And we'll try and tell you who's coming on for her in just a sec. Nunez and Lacayo creating pressure there. Bolaños doing what she can to stop the attack, but here's Del Valle Mendez again. Puts the ball into the box. It's a dangerous ball as well. Luckily for Lincoln, there's no one to meet the end of it. But Del Valle Mendez is so dangerous. Camila Isabella Del Valle Mendez scored the penalty, and there she was, bursting forth with pace. She has caused problems every time she's got forward. I believe the change for Decreli Guatemala was to bring on Fatima Toledo Solares. That's a 7th grader. So probably our youngest player on the pitch right now. Great to see young players getting involved, representing their schools at Aasca 2025. Big moment for a 7th grader to be on the pitch today. Decreli throw it long. But there's a player down there, and she looks to be in some degree of pain. Didn't catch what happened, but she's on the ground, and the referee pauses play. Wow, it just looks like a bit of cramp. Coach appears to be stretching her out there. Yeah, girls, all 22 of them on the pitch right now, have worked exceptionally hard. And it's about this time. It's not surprising to see a bit of cramp creep in. Every single girl out there has been running their lungs out. Lincoln substitutes also warming up in the meantime. And you can see Victoria Bolaños over there, one of the leaders of the team, and the captain, Claudia Ramirez, just giving some words of advice to their players. There's still 20 minutes to play of this second half. Everything is possible. It'll begin with a free kick. I think it's De Leon over there on the left-hand side of the pitch. She puts a ball into the box. It's over the keeper's hands. Paquero came to claim it. It's another free kick goal. Camila Fernanda de Leon Silesar, her second goal from a direct free kick of the tournament. It's a long way out, but she puts a lot of power on the shot. Paquero tried her hardest to get forward to take the sting off the ball. Unfortunately, just couldn't quite stop it going beyond her. It means it's 5-0, 5-0 right now to Colegio Decreli CDA Guatemala. Lincoln taking advantage to make a change. It'll be Daniela Marenko coming on as goalkeeper for the remaining 19 or so minutes of this second half. Has to be said, both goalkeepers for Lincoln, they're both playing in their first Aasca. It's a huge challenge for a goalkeeper against what is clearly an experienced Guatemalan team, but both doing what they can. Marenko now to play out the last 20 minutes or so in goal, as CDA Guatemala lead by 5 goals to 0. Couple more changes coming on from Lincoln here as well. Lacayo brought down there as she tried to go forward. Referee signals play on though. Castillo looking to attack on the right. Decrally, who are now able to sit back in defence quite comfortably. Just make sure that Castillo can't go forward with the ball. The throw is dealt by the Jaguar defence just by putting it out of play again. Lincoln with the throw. Trying a ball over the top there, but going out of play. At least they're just trying for something different now, you think, Lincoln? That was Tenorio, one of the substitutes who's come on. We'll try and get the names of the other people that have come on the pitch now as well. "5-0 might look like a daunting scoreline, but it means it's nothing to lose now for Lincoln. It's a free kick there, another one just inside their own half for Decrally Guatemala. Staying down, as you might expect as well at this point in the game. Just over 15 minutes to play. Colegio Decrally CDA Guatemala currently leading by 5 goals to 0, 5-0. It's a dream opening for the Jaguars. Not so at the moment for Lincoln, but what a start it's been for the Jaguars thus far. And here comes Pinat, looking to generate movement on the left. She gets through to Glass. Glass is on her way here. Glass is brought down. Referee signals play on. Well, that happened right in front of where I am. Glass was going at pace. Seemed to be pulled down, but it's play on. Lincoln trying to go again. And here comes Del Valle again. Pinat trying to take charge of the ball there. Ramirez making sure they're right here forward. Here comes Ramirez. Pushing forward here, Ramirez. Ball goes forward. They're really able to clear. Great creative play there from Lincoln. Ramirez pushing forward herself. Centre back at the rock of defence. It's 5-0. 5-0. 5-0 to I keep saying Lincoln, I guess it's wishful thinking. It's 5-0. Colegio Decrally Guatemala leading 14 minutes or so to play of the second half. See some comments about the camera work here. Just bear in mind, if you are watching from outside Nicaragua, we're of course commenting on the game as it happens in front of us here on the sidelines of field 2. You might be seeing the action 1 or 2 seconds delayed as it goes through the camera. About 13 minutes to play. Lincoln back on the pitch, they're ready to go again. They were really starting to show attacking flair once again. Pinat getting forward, Ramirez getting forward. That's what it's going to take. It'll begin with a throw onto Lincoln. It's going to be Pinat here on the left to take it. Bodies in the box for Lincoln. Glass picks up the throw, Glass pushing forward. And Decrelly just pushed that behind for a Lincoln corner. Gwen Glass coming over to take the corner. This is Lincoln's second corner of the game, I believe. Glass plays it short. Castillo showing her creative work. Here's Glass. Ball's in the box. And the Decrelly goalkeeper there to pick it up. You can see Glass opening her body there, looking to take on the shot. She can be lethal from outside of the box like that. And it was dangerous for a moment as the ball got into the box. The Decrelly goalkeeper, who hasn't had too much to do, it has to be said, was there to make the save when required. Decrelly have the throw over on the left. Lincoln push the ball forward. Nunez. 10 minutes or so remain of the game now, with Decrelly leading by 5 goals to 0. Sanchez throws long. Castillo doing what she can to get to it. And wins the throw in the process. Lincoln's seeing a lot of the ball at the moment. It's been a while since we last saw an attack from the Jaguars. It may not be possible to turn this game around, but they'd love to get a goal on the score sheet as Lacayo looks to head it on. But Chacan Lemos, the CDA keeper, is there to take charge. Kick out is well claimed by Bolaños. Tenorio providing defensive cover. Glass is looking at it. Glass is getting forward. Here goes Gwen Glass. She's going through. Puts the ball in. Can Lacayo get to it? And it's a great passage of play from Lincoln. Lemus, who, as we said, hasn't had too much to do, was quick to stop Lacayo from getting to the ball. But lovely work from Gwen Glass. She got forward. She put a beautiful ball through. On this occasion it didn't work, but you have to say, if she can keep doing that, Lincoln could walk away with something on the scoreboard here. Decrally have the throw. Looking to push forward here. Working her way through the box. She goes down in the box. Play on. And with what looks like a tap-in the end for De Leon Silesar. She has a hat-trick. We'll get confirmation on the scorer there. It's unfortunate for Lincoln. They go down 6-0. Another goal for the Jaguars. Here's Castillo though. Castillo still working. She's trying so hard down that right wing. Despite the scoreline, when Lincoln go forward, they continue to look dangerous. It is, however, 6-0 to Decrally Cda Guatemala. Tenorio plays the ball forward. Here's Nunez, who's brought down with a rather late challenge. A little bit similar to the one that earned Molina a yellow card in the first half. But the referee doesn't appear to be reaching to his pocket on this occasion. Nevertheless, a free kick to Lincoln with 7 minutes remaining on the clock plus additional time. And you can see Nunez in a little bit of pain there. It was a late challenge as she looked to break forward. And the crowd here still really trying to promote the Lincoln team. They want to see the Hawks fly before the final whistle. Gwen Glass will take the free kick. She can shoot from here, Gwen Glass, and we've seen direct kicks go in from this sort of distance. Gwen Glass hits it. And it's it's saved on the second attempt by Lemus. She looked to have got it. It slightly slipped, but was able to claim it second time round. Still a challenging ball from Gwen Glass, putting the pressure on the CDA keeper, and that's what Lincoln want to be doing. You have to say, if they could get 1 or 2 goals, even if it won't be a win, they'll still feel very good about the result. They're still working so hard out there. Looks like we have another change for Lincoln. It appears to be Nicola Sorno who's come on. Sorno does have a lot of pace, and Lincoln have seen how dangerous they can be with the pace. Glass puts the goal and she puts the balls on, and she tries to find Sorno right there. Pinat now playing mainly as a wing back. She keeps the ball going forward. Pinat working so hard there. Puts the ball through. Pinat trying to find Glass. Can Glass get to it? And she's just beaten to it by the CDA keeper. Great work from Pinat, pushing forward. She was under a lot of pressure. She kept going forward, a lot of strength there. Transferred this year into the football team. Anna Pinat used to be one of the leading lights of the Aasca volleyball team this year, representing our soccer team and really working very hard for the team. With just over 4 minutes to play, the scoreline remains 6-0 to CDA Guatemala, who can feel really pleased with their performance in this opening game. Here's Bolaños. So important in the Lincoln field, Bolaños. She finds Lacayo. The Glass is ahead of her. Glass found a good position there. Again, the spatial awareness of Lincoln when they go forward is strong. Lacayo had the ball, Glass was up ahead. They'll have time to regroup after this game, and there are a lot of positives they'll be able to take from it. Sanchez, a long throw specialist, throws the ball on for Lincoln. And Sanchez again stopping the CDA attack, and here comes Ramirez getting forward. She puts the ball through, looking for Lacayo. Here's Pinat again, once again showing her strength. Goes out for a throw, but it's deep inside the CDA half once again. A very good play by the wingback, Anna Pinat, getting forward. Pinat puts the ball to Glass. Referee pulls play back. Looks like there was something off the ball there for the referee to call it back for a Lincoln free kick. It's going to be taken by captain, victorious captain from last year, Claudia Ramirez, scored the winning goal in the Aasca Girls competition 2024. We know how well she can lead this team and how much it means to her. There'll be some regrouping to do, but if anyone can get this team back firing, she can. Ramirez puts the ball in. The defensive clearance puts the ball back into Lincoln Fawn, deep into the CDA half. Pinat puts the ball into the box. Glass was fighting for it. Castillo nods the ball forward with her head. Lemus is there to claim for CDA. Credit to the CDA goalkeeper. Can see in the comments as well, someone mentioning, yes, she's, with the challenges Lincoln have presented, she's done well to neutralise those attacks. Just a couple of minutes now on the clock. Pinat once again puts the ball in the box, finds Glass. Castillo looking to claim it. Castillo fighting for it. Castillo still going here. Osona coming in to help out. Castillo still going. Trying so hard there, Castillo, to keep command of the ball. Heading now into the final minute or so of this opening match of Aasca 2025. It's 6-0, 6-0 to Colegio Decrali, CDA Guatemala. Here come Lincoln. Osona puts the ball forward to Lacayo. Lincoln going again with Bolaños. Bolaños pushing through with all her might. Pinat coming into the centre. They'll clear. Ramirez clears. Decrali stop the Lincoln attack. Decrali in possession here. They're still looking for one more goal on the score sheet. Here they come forward. The ball goes in. It's cleared, but there's a body check there on Ramirez. And it's a yellow card as a result. That's the first CDA player to go into the book today. Very unnecessary foul at this time of the game when you're winning 6-0. It'll be a free kick to Lincoln, and this might be their last opportunity to get themselves on the score sheet. It'll be Ramirez to take. Presume she's going to try and put the ball high up the pitch here, which she does, and it's a dangerous ball if Glass can get to it, or Castillo there. It goes out of play deep into the CDA half. They'll have a throw there. A questioning ball from Ramirez, trying to put the pressure on the CDA back line. We're now into additional time. The 30 minutes of the second half have elapsed. CDA with the throw. Ramirez helps win the throw. This might be last chance saloon for Lincoln to get something on the scoreboard today. Here's Castillo. Here's Glass now. Bernat again. And just off the ball there, I think number 13 for CDA just caught. This might be the last passenger play now of this opening match. And there it is, the final whistle. It finishes 6-0, and CDA enjoy their celebrations. Lincoln will feel disappointed. They worked so hard. It wasn't to be for them today. For CDA, it's another story. They really did have an excellent first opening match. Their friends and family are on the pitch celebrating their achievements as well. And you have to say, although the scoreline is harsh on Lincoln, CDA a deserved victor of this first game.
Yeah, that's right, Simon. I think that CDA definitely played better than Lincoln today. There's no doubt about that. Lincoln fought hard and created lots of opportunities, but it definitely just wasn't their day. I think that they still have stuff they could look forward to in the next game. They did create chances, but they got to pick themselves up and come back out strong this afternoon.
Absolutely. They'll be back. Lincoln versus Happy Days and Freedom at 3:45. We'll be bringing you live coverage of that here on Field 2. And before that, CDA will be going again. They will be playing Happy Days and Freedom at 2:20 today. Live coverage of that will be here with you on the Lincoln International YouTube channel. Stay tuned for updates. Keep looking out for updates. I think we'll be posting everything via Facebook as well. Lincoln Nicaragua on Facebook. In the meantime, in about 12 minutes, it's going to kick off on Field 1 for the boys. We'll be bringing you coverage in Spanish of Lincoln International Academy. The boys Hawks taking on the CDA boys, the Jaguars. CDA will be looking to replicate their success over on Field 1, and the Lincoln boys will be looking to show their experience and strength to get their first win. Stay tuned to our Facebook for coverage of that game. In the meantime, Robert, we'll be back here at about 2 o'clock to bring you coverage of the next game.
Yeah, around 2 p.m. Coverage begins for kickoff at, I believe, 2:20 is the schedule.
Yeah, 2:20 kickoff. I guess we'll get things started at about 2:15. And with that, I think we can probably switch off this transmission. Anything you want to add, Robert? Any observations, any notes going forward as Lincoln have a bit of time to rest now and to get set up for their next game?
Yeah, I think we could just point out some performances from both teams. How did you see the top performers, maybe?
Well, I think in the case of Decrelli, a couple of key names to point out. Obviously, we had Carmen Del Valle Mendez, who was so powerful on the attack, but also our free kick taker, I should say, Camila Fernandez de Leon Silizar, excellent free kicks. And Lincoln, I mean, a wealth of names to choose from. Victoria Bolaños held the midfield so well. Claudia Ramirez's leadership. Every time Gwen Glass and Ana Castillo tried to get forward, they looked dangerous. Adriana Núñez, Sofia Alma Sanchez as well. Very, very powerful figures in the team. They'll feel disappointed, but they've done ever so well today. And with that, we conclude coverage of the first game. We'll see you at about 2 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back here later this afternoon. Bye for now.